Hey guys, it's Scry here. The footage that I've got with this video today, I took when I was down at the beach the other day. I'm feeling really drawn to the water at the moment, and I was at the beach and it was just a very gentle day, and I really enjoyed it. And on the water was all of these black swans, and they were just gently nibbling food and talking and singing to each other, and it's just a very beautiful experience. They did bring to my attention the thought of Black Swan event as I saw them too. I was like, are you guys hinting something to me? I wasn't too sure, but I just really enjoyed their energy. So I just felt to share them today. So as you guys know, I've talked about a drop or a crash energy in March in the market that has come through in different readings in the past and whatnot. So now we're here in March, and I've pulled out all of my crypto due to Spirit continuing to speak about the drop in March. Now my experience has been my logical mind has been fighting this kind of information that's coming through, and no, you could just hodl. No, you'll be okay. You could ride the waves. What happens if it doesn't happen at all? All of these things have been going through my mind, and but all I keep hearing and all the Spirit keeps saying to me is to pull out for the month of March. And, this was actually a really hard choice for me because of the amount of energy that I've put into this space up until now, how much energy I've given to learning about cryptos, to reading cryptos, to building my portfolio. And it's been a long process. And on some levels, I've felt like I've married my cryptos. They say don't get married to your coins, don't get attached. But I feel as though I have on some levels. But Spirit has said to me now so many times to get out of the space. And if I'm not to listen, I'm sure I would regret this. And of course I've battled with them, but what about this? The probabilities of this, It's like this kind of conversation that keeps playing out between me and them. And I know I'm the one who has to make this choice. And I guess in this whole process, I'm just seeing my resistance to allowing this letting go. And I feel like I'm constantly having to surrender to this process. And sometimes I feel like, like I build something. I've been building these cryptos that I have in my portfolio. And then I've got to go in and just like burn it down. It feels like it's like destroy it. And I find that the whole destroying and letting go just very hard, especially when it's, tied in with my human experience of my finances, my home. And, my logical mind says, but, it's silly, don't do this, don't do this, it'll be all right. You'd be stupid to sell now. But I just keep getting a warning to take out my cryptos from the space. So that's what I'm doing. I'm listening to Spirit, so it's my journey to be out of the space at this time. Now, there is certainly a chance that nothing will happen and I'll miss great gains, but that's the risk that I'm taking here. And that's in alignment with the path that I'm walking at the moment. So Spirit says they need my energy focused in different areas through March. So I'm on some sort of a reset of sorts, it feels. And in this reset, I'm having to constantly surrender and let go to this process. And, essentially that's life at this time on the planet. And I know that I speak to you guys so much about this letting go, surrender, not being ruled by a logical mind at this time because it doesn't serve. Spirit's making that very clear in how they're coming through. And so within that, I'm having to expand and grow and walk that talk. I can't just be preaching it, to you guys. It feels like, the more I share their wisdom and give it to you, it's like the more I have to integrate what they're sharing. So it's actually bringing up a lot for me and challenging me so much as a human here on earth. So I just really felt that I needed to share that with you all this morning. Now, of course, this is not financial advice, and my path may be very different to your path, and nothing may happen with a crash in March. But because Spirit has spoken to me about it so many times, I would be so stupid to not listen. And I know that if I'd held and then in March there's a devastating crash, I would just feel like I can't believe I didn't listen, and that experience has happened to me a lot through my process. And it's like I knew, there's always this thing of like I knew, but why didn't I listen? So in this case, whether a crash happens or not, I've listened, and I'm sharing that with you guys. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Take care. Raven Scry signing off.